Hi, this is Anup Yadav, and let's talk about the developments in the space sector in the past week. So the first news is from SpaceX. So you all must remember that just a few weeks ago, SpaceX caught the booster of its Starship, the vehicle that they are planning to send to Moon and Mars and beyond. So SpaceX caught the booster on a platform that they have created. And in earlier attempts, they tried to land the booster, but they could not successfully do it, and that's why they went for this new approach wherein they set up a platform, and on that platform they caught this booster midway. I mean, this was something never heard and never done. So the world was really happy for SpaceX back then, but is they did it on their first attempt. It was even a really different feat. But this time around, they have done that again, proving that the first time was not a luck by chance. They have mastered, they have excelled this technology, and that's why this is a great news for SpaceX and for the space fraternity entirely. The second news is from ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, which has under its SpaceX program successfully docked two satellites in space. I mean, India has these ambitious programs for space, wherein they want to have their own space station. They want to send a man to moon by 2040. And in order to achieve these ambitious programs, this space docking capability was a must. And now that India has achieved this space docking capability, we are the fourth country in the world to do so. Congratulations to ISRO and also to the government of India and all Indians. The third news is also from ISRO, wherein the government of India has given ahead to construction of a third launch site at the Sriharikota launch port in India. So the third launch site, it will give a way to NGLV, the next generation launch vehicle, which is supposed to be a 30-meter high vehicle that would carry out next generation of satellites, next generation of loads to the space. I mean, currently, India's heaviest vehicle is LVM-3, the launch vehicle Mark III, which has a capacity of carrying up to 8 tons of load to the low Earth orbit. In the contrast, if you look into NGLV, the next generation launch vehicle, it has a capacity to carry up to 30 tons of load to low Earth orbit. I mean, you can imagine the huge jump in capacity from 8 tons now to 30 tons in near future. This is a great news for ISRO. And if we talk about the history of these spaceports, launch sites on spaceports in India, then the first one was constructed 30 years back, and currently it is used to support PSLV and SSLV. PSLV is Polo Satellite Launch Vehicles, and SSLV is Small Satellite Launch Vehicle. And the second one was constructed 20 years back, which currently supports GSLV and LVM3. The GSLV stands for Geosynchronous Launch Vehicle, and the LVM stands for Launch Vehicle Mark III. And the new and the third would be to support NGLV, the next generation launch vehicle. However, all these space launch sites would be at the spaceport at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Congratulations again to ISRO for having this new spaceport for NGLV, the next generation launch vehicle.